Hey gang, AV here, and welcome to the Many Faces of Spider-Man #1. This is probably one of the most notorious books for cover variations out there. Not only because it was one of the first with numerous different copies, but also because it came out right when comics had hit their heyday back in the early 90s. It was one of Marvel's most popular character. It was drawn and written by one of their most popular talents, Todd McFarlane. And this particular issue sold well over 1 million copies for one major reason. Even with all that aside, and in fact it was because it had so many different variations that collectors, especially young collectors who didn't know any better, myself included, made it their life's mission to try to achieve owning all of them. And be honest, almost over 20 years later, I still don't have all of them. I have most of them, and I can tell you about the I think there's only 2 copies of this particular issue I'm missing still. But I have enough that I can actually show you guys. Basically, I can explain to you what is missing. Anyway, first off, we have the standard cover. Get rid of the glare. This is the Amazing Spider-Man #1 standard cover, gray webs with a barcode. Then you've got the regular cover, gray webs, direct edition, the Spider-Man icon right there. Then you've got the standard cover, direct edition with the purple webs. A lot of people don't know that there were 2 different colors for the regular edition. You had silver and you had purple. You see the color difference? A lot of people don't know that. But yeah, you had gray and you had purple. This is the bagged version of the purple webs. I still need to get the bagged version with the silver webs, or the gray webs, I'm sorry. But yeah, this is the bagged edition. Then you have the black cover with the silver webs, direct edition. The bagged version of the silver webs, and you'll notice the price change. The price change was only on this particular issue. All the other ones were $1.75. This one was $2. And even if the bag was opened, you can tell it was the bagged version because there is no price up there. Then you have the second printing with the gold webs. This is the direct edition. The newsstand edition, which has the barcode, is highly sought after because there were not very many printed. Most newsstands and 7-Elevens and things like that, where you would have, or Walmart, places where you would have found this book normally, they're not usually in the habit of ordering second printings, which is why the barcoded version of a second printing is hard to come by. And before we get into the next book, there was one other copy of #1, which was the Platinum edition. Now this does have the standard green background, but with reflective webs. It also has reflective Spidey logo down there, or a Spidey headshot. Just the #1 up there, no price or anything. This was released to comic shop owners as a thank you from Marvel for selling over 1 million copies. So every comic shop that ordered a certain number was just surprised with this a few months later in the mail. Then you've also got Spider-Man #13, which was a cover swipe of #1 in the black suit this time. Then you've got Spawn number 8, written and drawn by McFarlane, but obviously not Spider-Man. He chose to do it with Spawn this time, obviously. And then you have the Arthur Sudam Marvel Zombies, number 1, second printing. This was his interpretation of that particular cover. There may be other variants, other cover swipes of this book out there. None that I happen to own, and it's not like I've been actively searching for them. I'm mostly interested in getting the 2 copies of number 1 that I'm still missing. But yeah, I hope this was informative. I know a lot of people talk about Spider-Man number 1, and in the comment section, whenever I showed my platinum one, everybody points out, hey, you know, my dad's got 5 of those or whatever. Well, that's why. It's because comic collectors back then wanted to get every single copy, and some of those copies were extremely hard to find. I know I'm still trying to find them, but it's a passion, and it's an ongoing mission of mine to try to track down those last 2. And if there are any other cover swipes, you know, any other homages to this particular cover, let me know, because I might be in the market to try to track those down as well. So anyway, I hope this was informative. If you like this video, then check out my channel. If you like what you see there, then please subscribe. And as always, thanks for watching.